Okay. Hello. Hello. Anybody out there? Hi, give me a wave. How we doing? Right. No, I wasn't up until like 15 minutes ago. I still wasn't sure what I was going to stream, but tell by the title what's just appeared behind me. Yeah, I'm going to do X4. We have got a couple of mods enabled, so oh my god, my desk. This is I've not really done much lately because my desk is a mess. I don't like a messy desk, but I've not kept on top of it the past few weeks. Got stuff all over the bloody place. I still haven't gotten around to swapping my joysticks over. So, or fixing this on the throttle. Bloody life, eh? Wave, hi Silver. Okay, so mods wise. So over the next few whatever streams, when it comes to when we do X4, I will be randomly adding the occasional mods if I see one and go, oh, that looks cool. And thank you for the 7 stream streak, Silver. Appreciate it. This is what we've got enabled. So this basically changes the behavior of the xenon miners. So instead of them fighting and dying, because like I said, I'm of the opinion that that's a big thing that nerfs. It's not the only thing, but it's a big thing that nerfs the xenon. So this is going to make them a little bit better. Now I'm going to look for another xenon mod that should make them, you know, even more of a threat. I've got to be careful because I live next door to the xenon, but we'll see. Freak, also thank you for your 7 stream streak. How you doing? This lets me build the unique ships that you only technically can have one of. Like, I don't like that limitation. So that limitation's been removed. I've gotten, so where it's saying WS, this is something I've got off the Stream Workshop. Where it's saying this is my personal. This is what I've been doing myself. This is what basically I was going to code this, saw someone else had already done it, and wait, you know what? Sod it. I'm just going to use it. Even though I might branch off and just modify the costs of it, make it more expensive, depending if they've already done any changes to the material or not. But as for my own, so the big one is, and I don't know if this is working because I don't really know how to properly test this, but basically it should only require 1 mining probe per system to remove the mining penalty. I've increased the repair laser distance and repair rate. What else did I do? I've temporarily removed the ship looting the stuff because I'm not convinced I've coded it correctly. I haven't tested it enough, so I've temporarily removed it removed it out of that one. God, wow, so hang on. I put together a list within the actual folder itself. So perhaps instead of trying to remember, I go and look at that list. You know, you'd think that'd make a bit of sense. Hi, Glundick. Should get that ship limits one and have a fleet of X shuttles. Yeah, right. Modified as well. Oh, where's my list? Read me. Oh yeah, I removed some of the speaker music. We were talking about yesterday, weren't we? Yeah, that's the main thing that I've done. I'm over time. I'm just gonna there's a little bit of balancing here and there. If I get a proper block of free time, then I'll do something a bit more ambitious. If someone else had it. The one thing I want to do is completely rebalance the diplomacy actions, and even potentially add a few more if I can think of some. I mean, let's be honest, the main thing I want to rebalance is remove the agent death, or make it where the agent skill plays a big part, so I don't keep losing spy masters to dumb things. Because yeah, that's if it's possible to modify it. I haven't actually looked into the diplomacy DLC yet. It might not be. There's me going through my flight stick. I haven't put it into proper place yet. That's okay. So, I mean, the first one we're going to notice, actually, if we go to here, we should actually have options then. There you go. Because we can now build it. Except we don't have thrusters yet, so no, we can't. But we can put all the stuff on there. So we need to go steal some small thrusters. Basically. And yeah, I can build loads of them now if I want to. So even though I don't have a crew, I can still spawn a pilot out of nowhere. I can't though, can I? He won't let me. Or will it? Actually, I think that's silly. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I did see. I think someone's actually already changed this over to effective infinite. Someone else I want to change. But yeah, so if we can, that's going to be an objective for today then. Do I actually have any? I have 2 idle. Medium to high, steel equipment. Can I do one at a time though? That's the only problem. Let's go to Terran. I haven't got enough electronics. Are you all going for electronics? You are actually. Should we'll wait until. So what I am going to do, while I'm right next to it, but might as well. Make sure Envoy doesn't have a mission. Nope, you don't.
Sir.
Envoy.
Space suit, thank you. So yeah, one thing I've got to do. So Freak, obviously you use Linux. So you find this works perfectly fine under Linux in your experience then. So I do need to switch over. Even though saying that, the Steam machine got freaking announced yesterday, didn't it? Depending on its price, maybe that's what I look at saving to get. See if it's actually better than what my current machine is. And then just start streaming off that. Because really, I only use computers for gaming, because that's all I need to use it for. Yeah, it looks promising depending on price. Yeah, it does. Because I was looking at getting a because I need to replace this computer. It's 6 years old, and I'm just getting problems and problems. Now, how much of that is software versus how much of it is hardware? This is why I was looking at kicking over to Linux, because obviously if it's software, I will get better performance. Some of the problems that's been annoying me will go away. Because I can't be bothered to like reinstall Windows, and like if I'm going to do any type of reinstalling, then I'm kicking over to a different
Envoy.
OS. It gets pretty stuttery sometimes, like it's blocking unloading on memory allocation. Not sure if it's X4. I think that's X4 because I do have that problem
Envoy.
myself. But I'm on Windows 10. Just no.
Reporting back for duty. The mission
Nice.
was a complete success.
Note their clause when they're saying 4K 60 FPS with FSR. Yeah, but I don't do 4K. I don't care about 4K. Like, I'm sorry. I know there's going to be people out there that are going to go, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. But honestly, 4K is what? Who, when you're gaming, who can really tell the difference between 4K and not 4K? I mean, I'm thinking, like, from a streamer perspective, I'm not going to stream in 4K because of the bandwidth requirement becomes quite silly.
Unknown station.
I don't have a 4K monitor. I have no desire to get one. You prefer 4K just for the sheer screen size? I mean, if it's something that's viable, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying I think there's a lot of push for 4K when isn't 1080 still like the most common, or has that finally changed? My info on that's a bit out of date. Because I'm what's it? The next one up from 1080, 1240p, and I'm only using that size because of the screen size. But I've got no use to go. Well, I mean, I don't have the screen to go larger than what I've already got. I don't technically have the room for what I've already got, but.
Trinity Sanctum 7. Paranid Wharf. Minotaur Sentinel.
Do I want to go and blow some stuff up, maybe? Well, I don't think I've got firepower really, not in this.
Sentinel.
That's what I want.
Paranid Wharf.
Not for games though. 1080p upscale to 4K is quite viable. I mean, okay. If you're a cinephile, is that the right word? If you're a cinephile, okay, I can see you've got you want a massive 50+ inch freaking screen in your living room, and you want 4K. Oh, I can understand that. Like, if that's what you want, you know, again, not for me, but I can absolutely see. But I think it's the mentality of having 4K for gaming.
Docking granted.
Is it as useful, or is it just like just marketing? It's going, well, we got this 4K, we need to sell it because we put all this money into the R&D side of things,
Successfully docked.
and we need to make sure people are buying it.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
Because honestly, that's what it feels like.
Sir,
Envoy.
I mean, I'd just go with, you know, whatever works for you, works for you. But for the most part, I mean, most stuff that I look at is how they will perform around the 1080p benchmark, because I'm pretty sure that's still the most common thing among gaming. Let's use that one. So, if you're curious what I'm doing, because I'm not really mentioning what I'm doing as I'm going through it, I'm currently looking to take advantage of the modifications thing. Because again, I only put it in like 10 minutes before stream, so I haven't even tested it to change up all this stuff. It looks like it's retroactively actually altered it. I don't have to re-roll. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest. There's me thinking, oh, I'll just have to quickly change it around, update it and all that. But no, it's already done. So it's already thrown it in. Fantastic. Yeah, so it's already maxed it out. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, cool. Don't even have to. That saves me a few trips and a few having to move some ships around. Then that's brilliant. Okay, cool. 38-inch, about 1 meter screen size, so it's pretty yeah. No, I prefer to have high resolution screen for work, so pixels so small I can't see them. Text come very crisp and clean, no pixelation at all. When you run game on such system, you would not switch to resolution, so the game will run on 4K natively, or it will be upscaled. Yeah, but so Grendick, in your case, you've already got the 4K setup, so it benefits you, doesn't it? I don't know if I'm just hello Forge, how you doing? Sorry, I just spotted your message. I don't know if I'm like wording this correctly, if I'm honest. Half asleep. I don't know. I mean, going back to the Steam machine, which is what's prompted this conversation. Yeah, you are right. We've got to see how the specs translate. Because they have released the specs, haven't they? 'Cause it's all AMD stuff, I'm pretty sure.
can I help?
But it obviously comes down to, you know, how efficient the architecture and all that is. Because obviously it's very possible to get really high spec stuff and it still be crap because it's how poorly designed it is and put together. But they haven't. Have they even hinted at a release date? Because when I was looking at it yesterday, I don't recall seeing any release date mentions.
Good profit to you.
But with laptop for now, with integrated GPU, so I can't run games in 4K like at all. I mean, a laptop with integrated, is it a GPU or an APU? Because isn't it laptops? No, sorry, IGU. Is it an IGU? That they call it?
Envoy.
Like most laptops with IGUs can't even freaking struggle to run freaking Solitaire. The Silver watches Twitch, YouTube in 480p because of ISP data plan is capped. I play games in 2K. You know what? I find it dumb. Data caps.
Duke's lost property office.
67% hull. That's been hit a few times, isn't it? Yeah, I find that data caps to be what. That's just greed from ISPs and that. And that's a fair amount below the elliptic plane there, isn't it? And what the hell is going on? What station is this, and why is it so far out? Under Paranids. Not gonna lie, I'm not immediately recognising its module. So early 2026. Okay. So I won't be able to afford it because I don't have money. As for Steam machine specs are 16 gig RAM, 8 gig VRAM. I agree with you, Grundig. That is not enough. What is it with graphic card manufacturers like refusing to put the proper amount of RAM on or VRAM on their cards? Like that is a huge complaint that I'm hearing all the time.
Accelerator. Trinity Sanctum. Read.
But I'm pretty sure. What's my car? My car's a 2060, I think. And that's got, I think, 8 gigs of VRAM. It's like it's 3 generations old. 3-4 generations old, right? And we are seeing. Oh, let's test. This is gonna run or not. Right, are you fighting or running? If we can get a scat. I mean, it looks like you're trying to run. Come on. Need to get into range. Yeah, withdraw from battle. Okay. Right, so at least we know that particular mod works. However, I don't know. I think it needs a bit of work because it should really be trying harder to get out. Because I'm going to. I mean, saying that, AI ships are not going to chase it down that well. Like I can, but an AI ship can't. I assume it's a PCB routing problem. You need a lot of lanes to connect more chips, and that's not easy. So you need like, example, not 8 but 16 layers. Yeah. I mean, like you said, there's got to be a reason why they're doing it. Most people automatically will assume it's green. As I said, I was looking at like the cost of getting a new modern machine. And it's like it's going to cost me if I have Nvidia, it's going to be like 3,000. If I have an AMD GPU, then it's like 2.5. I can't afford that. Like, not even close. Like, I'm not even sure I'll be able to afford this Steam machine, to be honest. And that's like, well, aren't they like claiming it? It's an entry level machine. Really? Really? You suck. You absolutely suck. Just saying.
Nemesis, Vanguard.
You're taking hits.
They're 3 to 9. Routing memory chips not easy at all. Many quirks due to insane clock rates. For example, it's about 4 clock pulses on the same wire at the same time, travelling at the speed of light. Yeah, it's quite insane, the architecture that's got to go into dies and all that. When it comes to like the chips, the boards, it's mad. My only complaint about the Steam box is the specs is only 16 RAM. Have they mentioned? I mean, for a pure gaming machine, especially since they're saying it's meant to be entry level, I would probably say 16 is quite sufficient. Especially since, you know, it's using a more streamlined OS. Which, let's be honest, Windows takes up a pretty bloody good chunk of your RAM. So I'm that one I'm holding opinion back to, based on how well the OS is, how efficient that works, and its memory management. Just the VRAM, I think, would be nicer if it was higher, but I think a lot of it is going to come down to the Steam OS, isn't it? Speed of light is insane, but clock rates are so high. Pulses are like a couple centimeters apart. If you're thinking speed of light terms. Hey, we got a ship. That's what you get for blowing up the miner that I was trying to capture. So that is entirely on you. Just saying.
Sir.
Envoy.
What's up, Ren? How you doing? Theme OS is based on Arc Linux, which can be made as lightweight as you want.
We found something out here.
Arc, that's the one you guys are recommending I jump over to, isn't it? For my main machine. That's going to be like a complete. I need to like set aside like a day or two to do that. I'm sure. Right, where the frick is the? There it is.
Nemesis.
At least I know my coding skills work. I mean, it's only modifying values, but. What did I up it to? I times it by 4 across the board. So I think he'll cut out at... Well, he should cut out at 80, but it's actually... No, 100. Okay, I must have done it by 5. No, it's by 5, because by default it's 20 meters and 2 hit points. And I've changed it to 100 meters and 10 hit points. Oh, it's so much better. Oh, yeah, I'm much happier with that.
Envoy.
Now let's give you a Capital. I will not recommend Arch for a Linux newbie due to rolling release style distro, but SteamOS is just base, so it's fine. I don't know, because I did ask about it in Discord, didn't I? Mint is the other one that's recommended. Mint's the one that's most like Windows, isn't it? So that I think that's the one that's been recommended, at least on a UI perspective. That's the one that's kind of being recommended with the current Exodus from Windows. Well, Exodus from Windows. Right, I want you to go down to here. Because the learning curve is much smaller. Combat. Up to 3 shields. We've got no compatible guns. Have flak. Have a flak. Just make sure it's always maxing, because why not? We'll take your satellites off you for materials. And there we go. Missing advanced electronics and turret components. You know what? Whatever. Fine. You can just go chilling in there. It's way too good. You repaired the ship faster than the shield recharge rate. Bear in mind it was shit shields though. I mean, I can always knock it down, but the point is that I want to be able to just repair the subcaps easy and not have to worry too much about it. But I'm not in a position where I can utilise that to repair capital ship hulls in a huge amount. Rolling release is good, as you never need to reformat and reinstall a new version, but yeah, I get what you mean. There are times you run updates and then you have to do some amendments to work. I mean, isn't that... I mean, when you say rolling updates, I'm assuming that's just standard updates in the same way that Windows does its updates, right? Destroyer. There's another one. Tell you what, this is going to be a good way just to get
Envoy.
a couple more ships and hopefully get some
Nemesis. Vanguard.
materials. Eat one button.
Incoming missile. Danger.
Oh wow. Okay, that hurt. Oh, it looks like we already had some about. So yeah, so this scene on Miner Mod isn't helping as I expected. They're still too easy to intercept. So I'll probably, I don't know, just have to do something of myself just to make those miners more survivable against the AI. Yes and no. Windows will update from 7 to 10, 11. Rolling up release is always the latest version when you run updates. Oh, okay, you mean with... oh, right, I get you. I was thinking, like, minor updates as opposed to major revisions. Be careful you don't want to send more of those bloody missiles at me. Okay, so you not have to worry too much about them then. Thank you.
Abandoning my vessel.
Still bloody tracking me. I'm sorry, what is the point of what is the point of countermeasures if they don't actually work? Should I be I'm not utilising them correctly, basically.
Sir,
Envoy.
I mean, this is not exactly a realistic simulation, so I wouldn't expect us to use shaft in a realistic manner, but apparently might have to.
We found something out here.
And it's now mine.
Envoy.
Right, let's get another captain over.
Can I help? Goodbye.
Let's send you also home. Yeah, it has got there because I can just see it. No, that's not it. Did it get there? I mean, it's shown us there. I'm not seeing it on the thing though. Oh, it's got combat 3s installed. Let's give you some shields again. Get no weapons. Throw on some flex. Oh, saying that, drop the trackers. What am I getting for oh, it's giving me Terran stuff. I was hoping that would break down into some Commonwealth parts. But it's not race specific, is it? So it's based on what I'm using. Advanced satellite. So advanced satellites is a bunch of computational substrates, energy cells. I mean, that'd be quite handy to shift around. And what's it costing us to repair? So I like the fact that it requires hull parts, but we don't actually get charged for the hull parts. So I think it's pretty cool. Basically, it's a free repair. Plan build. So we've got a fair way until we start the XL fabs. Move that down. It's only the connecting ones that I want. Yeah. Okay. Because I'm not in a rush to have this built now, because obviously I've got 2 other stations with them on. So there's a mod that changes these to Terran materials. Debating whether to use that. All right. Anyway, failed, succeeded. Is that enough? That's enough to get us one. Brilliant. Okay. I mean, it's a large amount of stuff for its to pick from. I already had that selected in, I silly. CNO Texas. 30 minutes. It's a shame that I can only have one at a time. We need some influence now, so we're going to throw the others on gaining that.
Executing the plan now.
Taking bets on
Departing to execute
how
the
many agents die today. There's going to be a few, no
My
doubt.
journey begins, and nothing shall stray me from my course.
So what's currently happening here? Godbound Terran Protectorate. You know what? This would be such a bad thing if this rolls on cooperation. Like, we want the Terrans to be hated by everybody. That's what I want, but it's not happening. They keep making friends.
Envoy.
Need to mod where agents fail more often but die rarely. Maybe make them injured beginning on cooldown. And so what I want to do with the balance when it comes to the agents around agent deaths is that their skill is a modifier to the chance of death. Like, if I put a brand new novice onto steal, I don't know, a capital ship blueprint from the Terran equipment dock, I expect that to guarantee fail with a high chance that agent will die. Yeah? Because, you know, it's a novice. But if I put a spy master, even though it's still not a high chance of success, it's still a low chance of success, so it's probably going to fail. I want each chance of it being that agent dying to be significantly smaller. Because how I see it is, agent is about the skill level of the agent shouldn't be just about whether you get a success or a failure roll. It should be. It should also modify the outcome of that success and the outcome of that failure. So if it's certain things like getting items, for example, acquiring items, you would think a more experienced agent would be more likely to not only succeed but to get more of those items as opposed to a novice. Just modding the microtransaction agent insurance for $10 a week. So I'm just going straight to my bank account. I need that money. Especially with all the things that's happening within the UK at the moment. I found out a few other things this week, and things are going to get a hell of a lot harder for me.
Demeter. Vulture.
It's
Skullgate,
playing on my head massively, and I hate it. Right, I'm not seeing any other potential targets, so we're going to jump out the system.
Jumpgate. Unholy retribution. Zeus. E.
Harder in what way? So, okay, how to work? So, the UK is about to introduce what's known as making tax digital. There's multiple things, but this is like the first thing. Now, it's not going to affect me straight away. I don't earn enough, but in 2 years' time, it will, because they're lowering the threshold. They're also going to be lowering the threshold of what we have as VAT registration requirements. So, for all intents and purposes, I'm self-employed. All my earnings come through self-employment. I don't work for a company. I work for myself, and I hire myself. I'm not sure the terminology, but basically, someone pays me for me to provide my services for my skill set, which is basically licensed and personal security and streaming, content creation, because it actually all falls under the same banner just for the sake of making my paperwork easier. Which now, because of my being such a low earner, because I can only work part-time, I'm a single father, I have 2 children at home that I have to look after.
Jump gate, sacred relic.
This thing is with making tax digital, so every year, once a year, I have to do a self-assessment. Basically, I go and tell HMRC, this is what I've earned, this is my expenditures, this is all the other information you need, and then they tell me how much tax I owe for that year, and then if I owe tax, I pay it.
Jump gate, domain.
What they've decided, in their infinite wisdom, is to now go, if you are this type of person and you are bringing in a turnover of, right now it's £50,000 in a financial year, you now have to do 4 more reports, and these quarterly reports, to HMRC. But you have to keep your records in a very specific way, and then when you put this report over, you have to use specific software, which I've had a look into, and 99% of that software is a subscription fee required. Basically, Freak, you might have some insight on this, because my understanding is it's quite common over in America where you literally have to have a specific software or type of software to report your taxes each year, which then costs you money, and you don't get a choice with it, because they've lobbied the US government to say, well, no, tough, you have to use this. Effectively, this is what I've been led to believe. I would need Americans to confirm whether that belief is correct or not, but effectively this is what's happening in the UK starting from April. So for this April coming up, if you have it's not based on profit either, it's based on how much income you've come in. So for the first year it's 50,000, then it's dropping to 30,000, and then the year after it's 20,000. Now 20,000 is basically, if you're in a full-time job, minimum wage. You're already above that threshold. So effectively, anybody who's full-time self-employment is going to be, within 3 years, forced onto this system, which has, 1, extra admin, because what they're asking for is basically a lot more paperwork. I think you can do paper forms for free. They're not, so that means you actually have something that's going to be better than us, Freak, because this is purely digital. You have to keep a record of everything electronically in a specific way, within specific type of software that's been verified to meet certain requirements.
Entering system, Cardinal's domain. Jump gate, tempting.
Like, this is how ridiculous it is. And you've got to do it 4 times a year, plus your annual assessment. Which, if they were going to get rid of that annual assessment and go, actually just do it 4 times a year, I'd go, you know what, it's a pain in the arse, but at least there's some logic behind it. But they're not. They're just adding stuff that you've got to do, and then you've now got to pay. Effectively, you will eventually have to pay for it, or pay an accountant to do it for you. And as a low earner as myself, that's a hit that I can't take. And then there is
Entering system. Tempting.
there's a rumor going around which a lot of people are taking as it's a very high probability of happening. So we have a thing, VAT, value added tax, as services, you have to whatever you charge, you have to add 20% on top, and that 20% goes to the government as a sales tax, effectively. right? Now, as a sole trader / self-employed, I don't have to do that because my turnover is less than £90,000 a year. But the rumour is they're going to start dropping it in line to this making tax digital thresholds, and eventually going to lower it to effectively what is minimum wage, if not get rid of the threshold completely. At that point, my entire industry, the security industry, because it gets completely screwed. Like we make no profit, as it were. But if we've then got to start charging 20% extra, yeah, it's going to be mad. Yeah, it's crazy. And then obviously I'm a low earner, so I get state assistance, and I've got to have a meeting with them next week about they're going over everything. So that's an extra stress factor I've got to freaking worry about, because they've just decided to pull me under full review for random unknown reasons. We don't even know why they've done it.
Headquarters.
So we'll see. And it's not like I can go, you know what, fuck it, I'll give it self-employment stuff, I'll just go and get a job, because there's no jobs in this country. No one can get work. I only get the work I have because of my connections, and that's only going to be self-employed work. I can't get normal payee jobs because, again, no one's hiring. Yeah, this country's fucked. Right, so I'm coming in because what I want to do is I want to try and see about modifying all the ships that I've currently got docked with the new, change of modifications. I know I could have teleported over, but I wanted to fly. I wanted to take the scenic route.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Unless something's announced in the budget, I can't see them lowering the threshold. In fact, threshold's gone up the last year or so from 85 to 90. So in my opinion, not likely to reduce it. I mean, that's what... See, I'm kind of in agreement with you. It makes no sense to lower it. But it's gained enough traction where a lot of higher profile accountants are like saying it's like a coin toss whether it will happen. It might not happen in this budget, but it's definitely something they're looking at, because what was it? What was the name of it? One of those think tanks that the budget's what's the name? Reeves listens to, is who's like pushing for it. And they happen to also be the other one that kind of...
Remind all visitors to visit our special sales area close to the casino.
Yeah, I can't go to the casino though. I'm not allowed. You said the same. No, I disabled the music from the speakers. Like, you can't hear music. I'm not freaking disabling the bloody tannoy announcements like that. That's too. That's X. That's the X series. They don't get disabled whatsoever. No, I do like jump aboard a station and then going, Egosoft would like to thank you for purchasing their game. Like, what? I'm not getting rid of that. But no, it's the music I got rid of. Except for in the embassy, because I didn't realise there was music in the embassy. I haven't got around to finding out where that is in the scripting. But if you did have to register VAT and pay 20%, you can claim imports. Although, to be fair, in computer tech, you probably don't have a huge amount of imports. Reclaim, you won't be eyeing huge amount of hardware you're providing a service. Yeah, so from the streaming and content creation side, no. my outgoings has significantly dropped over the past few years. Lack of money, but two, it's because I've not really needed to. But the stuff I'd already brought is fine. I don't, other than upgrading my computer. Anything else I would buy, upgrading computer, buying new games. That would be that's my early expenses now when it comes to computers for the foreseeable future. Security industry wise, we don't really have expenses beyond uniform, travel. Trying to think, because other stuff really gets provided by the client if it's absolutely necessary. But yeah, it's, I don't know. It's I just got to think, because it's how to word this. The security industry here in the UK is absolutely fucked as it is. I've still got to go through, because obviously I've been so busy the past later, I haven't kept track. The new law that they were talking about putting in to basically make 0-hour contracts illegal, is that actually gone into effect yet? I can't remember. I've got to find out, because I've got to find out how that's going to impact my company, my industry. Because basically they're trying to combat the gig economy, and all the rules that they're trying to basically bring into bring it under heel or whatever will impact the security industry, and we just got to figure out in what way. Not looking forward to it, that's for sure. All right, if we go from 3, I need to get some freaking these. If I remember correctly, I can only get it. I'm only really getting them from missions, right? Which is yeah, that's going to be a ball ache. I mean, I could put repeaters on, but I'm just wondering if I'd rather use something else for the time being. That has a negative modifier on the calling. Tell you what, I will stick to slashers, because I think yeah, I think you'll be fine. I hope. So is that music I'm hearing is that something else I've got to look into? Or is that like some environmental machinery, or it meant to be some environmental machinery sound? Now are the days of isolation, not globalization, so we'll all get poorer. And the problem is, I'm already poor. And on one level, it feels bad to complain about it, because I brought up the whole propaganda of, oh, you shouldn't complain because at least you're not a starving child in Africa, which is right. I mean, compared to the outside of the UK, I'm very well off. Here's the problem: poverty's relative, which kind of is ignored. Like, I'm literally an injury or a major expense away from homelessness in a first world country. And I don't see a I don't see a light at the end of that tunnel. That's the problem. Like, if it's like, you know what, there's light at the end of the tunnel. You know, we just have to pull up with it for now. But it will get better. But we've had 15 years of this bullshit. At least 15 years of this bullshit. And yeah, and it's not improving, it's just getting worse. Looking on the Gov website, it looks like it won't affect you. It's aimed at people that 0-hour contracts in McDonald's, for example, that have been there for a long time. Okay, so it's mainly being directed at payee workers. I mean, you say that, Renfield, it's payee, because that would be McDonald's payee workers. So my understanding is, perhaps there's another law then I'm thinking of. But the whole idea around it is you look at Uber and Uber Eats and the gig economy. They're using they don't hire these people. They're not employed. So there's laws that or there's talk of laws that they're trying to bring in to give these people more employment, well, under the guise of giving them more employment protections, but basically to rein in, because what they're seeing, so in the security industry, the big thing of why the SIA was brought in was because there's rampant corruption. Criminal enterprises that actually ran the security industry back in the 80s and 90s. So the SIA was brought in to stop that. One, no, it hasn't stopped it. Two, actually, the reason it was brought in because what they saw is all these people making money, and they wanted all the tax off it. That was it. They saw that people were making money and not paying tax, or not as much tax as they felt they should have been paying. And that's what the SIA was basically bringing, to bring the security industry under heel around taxes and income declaration, which, okay, it worked for that aspect for the most part. I'm debating what mods to have on the shield, actually. I'm thinking recharge delay. Because it should be a hit and run ship, shouldn't it? I need to get a mod where I can get, like, advanced and exceptional drop-in from, like, ships. I don't want to be doing missions for him. If I'm to be honest, I really don't want to do missions for him. I don't find that very engaging. Even states it won't affect self-employed small business types. Well, I hope they keep to their word on that, because honestly, the security industry is actually quite a big thing here in the UK, a lot bigger than people realise. The last thing that we want is it to have to go through another major change, and it not because the thing is, who benefits from a lot of these changes? It isn't us small guys, it's the big companies, because they're the ones who can take on the extra costs, and they will benefit. That's why they kind of don't fight it, because basically you're removing potential competition. To be fair, I shouldn't be chatting about this stuff when I'm half fucking asleep, because my brain's struggling to actually word everything that I want to word it. Sasha. Who benefits of Ofcom nonsense? It's always the little person who suffers. Always. Right, so I've got Annihilators on Tap Tap Boom because if I remember correctly, I actually... Oh, I don't actually have it on anything on the Gatlings, do I? So you've got no more weapon chambers at all. Alright. Recharge. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Litigious rodent. I've run out of basic weapons chambers. Oh no. Okay. Let's put the mass mod on. Right, we've had someone's returned. Woohoo! We got a medium tracker launcher Mark II. Oh my god. VPN companies. I mean, you say that though, the government are already, you know, trying to hint at the thought of banning them. And yes, government, AI, who watches this content, yes, I am using a VPN. I would always use a VPN. Just saying. I'm throwing me in prison for it. Tough shit. Oh, speaking of the Ofcom not bullshit, the Online Safety Act, Twitch has just announced today, I believe, that for residents of the UK or confirmed residents of the UK, they're going to have to prove they're over 18 to watch certain streams. Apparently emails went out to a lot of people earlier. I haven't received one, but then I wonder, because I'm verified for tax purposes, whether technically they go, actually no, you've already proven you're over 18. Because if they come to me and go, well, actually you've got to prove you're over 18, well, I already have. There's no point in me giving you more information. I'm literally, you've got all the legal required information, because I have to be registered in a certain manner with Twitch for people to subscribe to me or give me bits. And which is tax information, which is then registered with both the UK government and HMRC and the American IRS, because, you know, Twitch is an American company and we have a treaty to prevent double taxation, so I don't get taxed by America and the UK. I only get taxed by the UK, but the IRS that still has to have that info. So we'll see. Recently heard from 4chan lawyer interview, such law makes criminals harder to track. Like, there's no such nonsense. One could just subpoena 4chan and get the data of specific user and track eventually. Everyone uses VPN, so there's no way to track. Unless that VPN's compromised, which a lot of the free ones are. That's the problem. is a lot of youngsters will be using VPNs to bypass restrictions, but not got the money to pay for a proper VPN, a trustworthy VPN. So they're going to go onto some random site that's going, oh, here's a free VPN, which is going to be a honeypot, not for like the UK government, but for fraudsters and scammers and bad faith actors. That's the problem. Let's protect the children by putting them in more danger. Good job, UK government. Idiots. We've been telling you for years that will happen, and then what happens? They go through with it. What happens is exactly what was said, and they go, "Oh my God, we didn't think this would happen." Why do we always vote morons into government? I mean, saying that, we didn't really have any other choice. Everyone was going for the last election was a fucking moron anyway. It's moron A or moron B. That's our choices. You know, it does not work that way. Even if your account is 18 years old, it's not enough either. You know, your camera's shaky. Don't put the table. Apologies. That's what. That is what they say. If the product is free, you are the product. I mean, there are occasionally random, very good, nice people who go, "Well, actually, I'm doing this for the good of others." But there's not many. Especially with how complicated software and that is these days. Right, I need to get turret components, right? I believe I do. Do I actually have a free construction vessel? No, they're all in use. I've got to figure out what's that noise and get rid of it. I'm not a fan of it. What ship do I want to go out in? I don't know. I think a raid. I think using my Heron and hitting a raid might be a better option. I'll have to go into Paranid space. Hull parts. Equipment, plasma, silicon. Saying that, I do need hull parts, don't I? Proton offer free VPN, even though it's a lot slower and less bells and whistles than the paid version. Yeah, so I use Proton. I have a paid version. And it's okay. Relatively speaking, yes, it's expensive, but it's at a reasonable price. So, and I say that because it's like 80 quid a year. I think I paid. And it's one of those where you know, across a year, that's not too expensive. But my current circumstances, that's fucking expensive. I've got my especially since my car's currently in the garage for an MOT today and tomorrow, and that's going to cost me hundreds, no doubt, because it ain't passing. U2 also have another VPN that I use for Raspberry Pi box. Nice. Have a family plan which I like, about $220 a year, but it has 6 users, so it works out okay. So mine is, I can't remember how many. So it's on my phone and it's on my desktop, and I have the option to if I want to connect it through the whole network, to have it on my router. Like, my router basically does have the ability for me to basically put the information in, and it will just connect through my Proton account, and basically that will cover my whole network. The reason I haven't done it, because unfortunately I do need the flexibility to be able to toggle it on and off at a whim. And not only that, but I'm the only person in the household that should, you know, be bypassing ID laws. Because my kids shouldn't. So if they get flagged and go, oh, hang on a minute, we don't think you're 18, that's fine. I ain't got a problem in stopping them. Because it means something the filters I've put in place hasn't caught it themselves. But actually, I'm not going to lie. The only reason I disable it is because I'm an F1 fan. And the only way to watch F1 videos on YouTube at the moment is to disable Proton. It's strange because it's only the official F1 channel where it goes, no, you've got a VPN, you've got to turn it off before you watch this video, basically. No other channel does that. So turn it off, watch video, turn it back on, basically what I do. Yeah, they each use the 6 can have up to 10 connections, if you remember correctly, so it covers pretty much everything we need it for. Yeah. I said Proton Seeds, when I looked into it, it was always recommended, so I'm trying to decide whether I go for construction materials to finish towards the stations or turret component, well, stuff to basically get these retrofitted and out into the fleet. Let's have a look around the stations, actually. Oh, hello. Can I have someone come and pick up these, please? Not too below the plane. So I'm nearby. This is all getting rendered. So my very large solar field. Let's have a look.
The mission was a complete success.
Fantastic. See, this is what we need to get built. Because this will open up a few options. How much have I got? I mean, it's an alright amount being made, isn't it?
Reporting back for duty.
I think,
Mission was a complete success.
what do you think? We think we could go higher? So we're not even keeping up with the scrap at the moment. So we've got this, and so it will stop on this because that's it. There's no more. Right, so I need advanced electronics. That's for all the cross connections and that as well, isn't it? Actually, no, that's for the shields. Because computronic substrates is used for shields as well. So that's for turrets. I was trying to work out where this 4,500 number comes from. Because if I haven't finished doing the shields, it should be showing me in this list, right? But it's only showing me for the turrets. Because we're using Commonwealth turrets, but Terran shields. Is it that much of a requirement? No, so it's only 160. And I don't have that many freaking cross connection structures. Yeah, not entirely sure where that's coming from. If the shields have already been built, surely I don't need that many. But hull parts, right? So, see, I don't need the construction vessel for these. So, is hull parts is what we kind of need to go for then. Because apparently I have enough Claytronics already. I'm pressing X of doubt on that one because I don't think 1,000 Claytronics covers all of this. That seems very low to me. So I'm not convinced that it's being truthful. Maybe it is. Because all the production modules don't actually require that much Claytronics. It's only the storage modules. So, okay, perhaps that is correct. Right, hull parts then. Is hang on. Up to here. So we'll get that one done. We won't get that one done. We ain't got enough. Okay. Terran stuff does not need Claytronics, but this is Commonwealth. So this is combining for construction materials for Terran and Commonwealth. So we've got the Terran stuff all up here, and then the Commonwealth stuff all down here. With the scrap recyclers on the side down here as well. Right. Oops, lazy. I need to see whether that ship recycling mod still exists. So that'll be a way to get hull parts. Right, so from what I can gather, the nearest and safest route is going into... yeah, I'm not trying to get my Heron through that. That's just asking for problems. Alright, so there's 2 stations here. Let's quickly send the scout down. Just to expose who they are. Then I need to jump on board this. Because I need to make use of the cloak. And an autosave. See, unfortunately, because I've neglected the turret components so much, if the Xenon decide to invade Orbelt, which if I'm honest, I'm surprised they've not attempted it yet. I mean, now I've said it, it's probably going to happen. I've probably just jinxed myself.
Docking gripped. Docking avoided.
But yeah, if the Xenon try and come down, like I've got no weapons on the stations. I'm purely relying on the defensive fleet, which a couple of Ks. I mean, I don't know actually. My destroyer should make quick work of a K. If an I comes in, then I've got to probably worry.
Jump gate. Sanctum verge.
I do need to get more scrap haulers though.
Entering system.
Look at all these ships that I could go and grab for scrap, but until we take this out, ain't happening.
Danged Queen's Phoenix. E.
They took out a Phoenix. Wow. How do you know he's still alive? What am I talking about? It's because it's grey on there. I'm like, oh, that's a wreck. I forgot. Over distance, you don't see it
Vanguard.
with its
Phoenix.
colour.
E.
Are you actually under attack though? I mean, I'll happily take.
Something hit us. We cannot tolerate your
Another Phoenix. 27 crew. You got no defense drones. You got heavy swarm missiles with one medium tracking turret.
Oops, I didn't mean to hit you.
Well, I've got to be careful of those plasmas though. Crew-wise, a lot of Marines. Ooh, okay, that's not going to be straightforward. Downside is capturing this while it's under fire, because it's going to keep attracting the Kark, isn't it?
Forager. Phoenix. E Forager. Entering system. Tempting fuse.
Okay, we need to go scan it because I need to see how much hull parts it has. What you got? Advanced composite or refinery? Okay.
Gazur Mark II.
Head back home.
Hull part factory.
So I have to get above 30% to see what it has in its storage. There we go. Okay, so 2,000 hull parts. I have a very strong suspicion if I eject cargo, I'm not going to get much. I don't think it's worth coming for. Has no shields, has no weapons, so it's actually going to be really freaking safe to come and raid this. So, you know what, Sonnet? Yeah, we're gonna raid it. Where's the heron? I mean, it's got. Oh, you must have defense drones then, at least. Okay. Let's keep scanning. I don't know what I need for seeing what your defense drones are. I mean, we can see this is a defense bridge and it's got nothing on it. It's just the superstructure. So one thing I'm considering is seeing if I can add a Mark III type ship scanner. Which has greater range and penetration. Because obviously at the moment, so basically there's 3 levels of scan. Basic scanner is level 1, police scanner is level 2, then your space suit is level 3.
I am interested in a job.
Lockbox. No, it's hack shields. Opposing faction, like to the words.
5 minutes to change your mind.
Obviously, the whole thing of getting at your ship and scanning if you want it 100% on stuff, and obviously you need an effective tier 3 scanner to get full information off an Asgard as well. Because the police scanner doesn't actually tell you everything. Thinking, you know what? How about a shipbound tier 3 scanner? This, you know, saves a bloody bit of hassle. Right, so 76%. What am I missing? There's a defense bridge I haven't gotten to yet. 82. Have I done that? I don't think so. 90. I do find it interesting because I'm pretty sure those defense bridges that are gone, right? This is a Paramid station using an Argon defense bridge. Though I'm pretty certain, because it looks like it to me. Right, I don't think I can necessarily get any higher. Right, so you got 21 defense drones. You can see all the turrets now. They're 0 built, no shields built. Oh, really? You just scanned me.
Terran Extinction Security Vessel.
That's something else I need to hang on. Add to my list of things to do.
Smuggling vessel found nearby.
I've got to ask, does anyone use sticky notes? And if so, have you noticed that sometimes you have to take the note off the screen and put it back on so you can type in it if it's something that you left on through a reboot of your machine? So annoying that that happens. Right, remove police scanning. We got some popo arrived.
Cover activate. Cover available.
Just to confuse you for a moment. Bloody police.
Cover activated. From realm of Tyranid.
Right, so the hope is that it comes out here to try and find me. Obviously, I've got stealth mode on now, so I can get
Vanguard.
within like 1.5 kilometers. Like at the moment, it can't see me. Like we've worked this out with the cart. Like I could literally get right like 1 kilometer next to
ECS Vanguard.
it's close enough. That's gonna try and scan maybe. The dead Baldric over there. ACAB. In this game, absolutely.
Data sequencing mainframe. All part factory. ECS
I wonder if there's a way to like put something on this, on the HUD, to say if that ship can see you or not. Because I think that would be cool.
ECS Vanguard.
But I kind of know they can't see me because I'm in stealth mode and I've got my mod on. That basically makes me near invisible. But like, how cool would it be if we could have some form of confirmation whether they can or cannot see? I just got to be careful about the police going after the heron.
Perseus, Vanguard.
Saying that, that's something I've never tested, come to think about it. When I personally go red,
Heron, E.
So I can't give it any freaking orders at the moment. Let me take ability off. Is it going after it? Because I have... It's not intended to attack.
Cover activated. God realm up pyramid.
So I'm curious. If I have to jump on board and get it out of dodge, then I will.
Perseus.
Yeah, it's
Heron,
attacking.
E. Cover activated. God realm up pyramid.
Thought I deactivated it. Right, hang on. Right, so you need to go home. Or better yet, go wait next door. Right, go wait here. And I'm going to let you defend yourself. Because I'm coming in.
Perseus, Vanguard.
Why are you shooting me? I'm not talking to you.
Perseus, Vanguard.
Oh, stop.
Something out here.
Perseus, Vanguard.
Do you really? Stop for attack. Now someone else with it.
Oh, now I'll suffer the consequences. I mean, I've only blown up 2 of your ships.
Causing a criminal offense. Confirmed. Criminal record has been updated.
I blew up 2 of your ships, and it waits until the 3rd one before you go, oh, please stop shooting. Right, so my little raid on that isn't happening for a bit, because I've got to wait for them to... the local police to stop, like, wanting to kill me.
Perseus, Vanguard.
I haven't got a marine on board this.
Sir,
Envoy. Perseus, Vanguard.
Can I get it while it's locked, or have I got... there we go. Brilliant.
Envoy.
Have you pop over to here? I have no shields, no weapons. This is why we need to. Well, I mean, okay. Saying that, there is a way that I can, like, get rid of it. Because I'm thinking just destroy it, right? So basically, we need it to have its absolute most basic stuff. stripped down for materials, and then we're going to go blow it up, basically. Right, so head over. So the Heron is now in Sanctum Verge.
Envoy.
I mean, no more police have come over for. So was that the only police response? Is that what I'm hearing?
All part factory.
I didn't think to check what have we got in here. Not worth nabbing.
Cover activated. God realm of the pyramid. Docking granted.
Stop that.
Successfully done. Cover Envoy.
How the game saves ship modifications, is it final effects or RNG seed? It's got to be RNG seed because the mod basically is taking effect on existing modifications. Or maybe it's just going, oh, this is the range, and the seeds basically, or the, it's just the right. I don't know. You'd have to look in the save file. That would be the best way to find out. I haven't looked in the save file myself, no. I've only got 3 left. Okay. Right, so hack to eject a portion of wares stored in the storage module. Let's have the Heron come back over. Make sure you are not going to start blowing everything up. Why it's heading over and hopefully not dying. Let's have a look. Right, so we got a medium tracking launcher. Very useless. Okay, so that succeeded. That failed. That succeeded. Okay. No deaths. So we're going to throw everyone into getting electronics.
Departing to execute the mission.
Executing the plan now.
Departing to execute the mission.
Okay, there we go. So 30 minutes time. We see if we get enough to run another espionage steely mission. Let's see what else we got in here. Don't need to care about that. Not caring about that. Not caring about that. Yeah, it's literally, I just want the stuff that you've got in your storage. Saying that, I haven't checked on this today. How are we looking? Substrate, field core, shield components. Why have I got... hang on, why have I got shield components? Terran? Oh, that's what I just did, silly. Oh, see, the downside is I've got to kind of go through each and every bloody one. So there's somewhere accidentally put a... Found it. There you go. Very easy. Alright, so there's another one. I'm going to guess it's the other protein base. Yeah.
New subscription
There we go.
received.
Right, oh.
Dispensing gratitude. Gratitude
Din!
dispensed.
Din Chara, thank you for the Prime subscription. Much appreciated. Quack, quack. Yeah, how you doing, Duck? You good, yeah? What's up, Ben?
Bits received.
And Silver, thank you for the 200 bits. Fuck, need to mute him here too. Yes, mate, yeah. Main question was, can you trust the information that Upgrade Console shows you? Maybe it shows you based on your mod, but the actual data is like before. I'd have to check.
New subscription received.
And Gwendick, thank you for the 17-month tier 1 subscription. And we have a hype train going as well. Oh. Oh. I need more computer substrates. Right. Is it here yet? Has it arrived? It has arrived. Brilliant. Act. Teleport aboard. Start turning myself towards my exit.
Jump gate, Cardinal's domain.
Not that gate. That gate.
Sanctum Verge.
Are they even coming in?
Hull part factory. Container.
I mean, they should be. Just doing a bit of parallel parking here. Is that it? Is that all that dropped? Oh, what a waste. Hang on, we've got something else. Help. Oh my god, 54 health. Oh, that was a waste of time. How are you having me on? Yeah. It is. Not even 13. Yeah, that was a waste of the decryption module. It should be default Twitch behavior, no ads during hype trains. You expect Twitch to be something so common sense? Come on, Grundick. How long have you been around now? Oh, I'm gonna...
Manticore.
I want that. I want...
Odysseus. E. Container.
I'm coming over. Try see if we get this graphene. You watch. It's going to blow up just as it gets right next to me.
New subscription received.
Renfield!
Gratitude dispensed.
Thank you for the Prime sub. Much appreciated. I expect average hype train gives Twitch more money than average ad roll. It depends, doesn't it? Thank you for the 7 stream streaks, Master. Stalk me. You've always been stalking me. That's why you have the founder badge. Forgot about my Twitch Prime. Can I have a VAT receipt for that, please? Yeah, hang on. Let me just get my black ink pen and write you one out. I believe that's the hype train done. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the generosity. That goes back a long way. Yeah, exactly. Like, hang on, let's just check. So you've been following since 2020.
Bits received.
And the snipe free. Thank you for the 500 bits. Did you two like plan that one? I'm confused. Is the hype train going or not? Because my screen says no. Level 2, 8%. Okay. See, this is what I've got to set a day aside and like just go over my computer completely. Get rid of Windows, freaking stick Linux on. Perhaps we'll start fucking working properly then. I'll let you guys have to keep me updated because I don't see the thing now. It's gone. We know how to fix that. Achieve new level of hype train. I mean, yes. I mean, you'll still see it. I won't. Why is my cargo drones coming out? No, hang on. Why are my repair drones coming out? Thank you. Once again, to give me external view. Do you think I can trust this to get home safely by itself now? I need to get Barbie. That's what I need. I need a Barbie doll. What's my rep with the Vig? Plus 10. Okay, so no, I don't really want to piss them off at the moment. I need to increase my rep with the Vig, and then go and board some Barbies. They are the best freighters at the end of the day. Right. Have you come over to here? So transfer with the build storage. Whole parts. Let's pull the medical. Why have I got medical supplies in the build storage? Like what? Dumb. Well, I've got helium in the build storage actually. Game. Do you want to fill me in on something here? What? That's so bizarre. Okay. Right, transfer. So I'm going to put the medical supplies there. We don't need them in there at the moment, but they're there ready waiting. Refined metals can go in there as well. Soldier husk, no point being in there. I don't know why there's some in there. Then what we'll do, we'll have... See, this is meant to be where my general storage is. Like, anything that I don't really have a use for anywhere is meant to go into here. That graphene should actually be going into the builds. Did I miss that? How come I need 186 soldier husk? 86,000. What? How the hell do I have a demand for Soldier Husk. 1 minute left. Who is snoozing the ads? I am. It's the final countdown. So guys, if you have a Prime, you have some random bits laying about, feel free to throw it on and get yourself a an emote that you can then spam in streamers' chats. Unless you know, certain streamers that deliberately have them automatically deleted, not naming any names. That tells me that the hype chain has the hype chain ended. Chat, can we have that confirmed, please? That you are seeing
Raiders detected.
Oh, look.
Welcome and enjoy your stay.
F, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Welcome in, everybody, to my absolute nonsensical game today, which I literally have zero direction on. Thank you, Grundick. Loki, why are you not working? Loki was working. Loki's no longer working. Loki is like, what are you doing? Will you listen to me? Listen to me, won't listen to Grundick. Loki doesn't like. How's your X4? Is your XF? Is your X4 more organised than mine? At least, please tell me it is, because I had started to like have it organised, and now it's just become not organised. Right, time to blow this up. I don't want this. You actually moving very slowly. I get you're a freighter, and freighters don't move very quickly. But do you know where the accelerator is? I'm not even hearing the travel drive. And there we go. Now you're putting it on. X4 will never be organised. This, okay, yeah, I will concede that point. You are right there. I'll tell you what, we're going to jump on board Tap Tap Boom.
Entering system.
You are gonna go back to the Koyishi. We are gonna take control.
Chimera.
So yes, for the new people who haven't been here before, welcome. I'm BigWolfChris. I am, if you can't tell by the accent, I'm from merry old England and clearly cannot fly either today. Very poor pilot. There's my target. Is that my target? No, it's not.
Sentinel.
Target is
Perseus.
here.
Vanguard.
So this playthrough is, I don't purchase anything. I am pure pirate. So every ship I have, materials for all the stations I've built, I've acquired through diplomatic means of blowing shit up. To put distinctly. I think that's about that sounds about right. What's up, Azriel? How you doing? Why windows are frozen? Because it's space, and sci-fi for some reason thinks space is cold when it's just a lack of thermal activity. There we go. Your rules are no buying or building of XL hulls, and most important, Iron Man. Iron Man, no, because I put too many hours into this. I can only save scum if I'm losing a unique ship. That's the rule. That if it's a unique ship, that's the only time I'm allowed to save scum. Otherwise, no, whatever. Yeah, space is a liquid and very cold vacuum, obviously. Of course. Of course. Anyone here Stargate fan, by the way? So yesterday, I found out. Well, it might be the day before. David Hewitt, who plays Dr. McKay on Stargate, is a Twitch streamer. And he does scientific-like Twitch streams where he'll have a guest on from the scientific community of various fields to discuss over things. And you say that, Grundit, the guest he had on today, because I was watching him before I started stream, basically mentioned that there was a study that found that in the very early times of the universe, space potentially would have been a liquid because the ambient temperature of space was 37 degrees Celsius or something to that level. Perhaps he dumbed it down and it's not exactly what it means, but yeah, I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Happy they fixed the bug in my AO04 story game. Brilliant. You should wait for the ads to end before ranting. Hey, I'll lose track of what the ads is. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Use last snooze. Okay. Sorry. I thought the ads had already gone. I don't know. Twitch, I hate you and your ads. Seriously. The thing is, not everyone gets ads, or sometimes you only get like one ad or 5 ads. I've had Hapless years back when it all started, all this ad bollocks started, literally coming to our stream, and he actually sent me a screenshot because obviously we're in the Red Circuit stream team together, so we have a private like a team Discord. He actually sent a screenshot when what the fuck is going on with Twitch? I've just gone to watch Chris and I've just been hit this, and it's like 1 of 11 ads. I'm not even kidding. Twitch, for whatever reason, decided, oh, here's a new viewer coming into the stream. Don't matter that it's an old follower or whatever. Going, we're going to serve you 11 consecutive ads before you can go and watch that streamer. What the actual fuck? That is ridiculous. Dumb as hell. I have to leave. It's nearly midnight. Thanks for the raid, F. Have a good sleep. Thank you. Most ads are all the same. 11 ads are the same thing. I know, right? Surely the advertisers, their marketing team would pick up on that and go, hang on, we're paying you to show the ads, like 11 rolls of an ad to 11 different people. Why are you showing them all one after another to the same fucking person? Why are we paying you money to do that? Surely their marketing team should have enough intelligence to actually call Twitch out on it. You would think. I should dock this manually actually, so I don't have to worry about it having a defunct order. Advertising, yeah, that's nonsense. Fuck them off. Yeah, I agree, Ben. Don't get me wrong. I have made good money off the ads, and I do appreciate the people who put up with them to give me my 5 cents an ad or whatever. You know, back in my Captain of Industry days where I'm like getting 60, 70 people watching me for 5-6 hours, I was making per month like, I don't know, $20. Well, hey, rich. But honestly, I'd rather there be no ads on my content. I want people to consume my content. Some streamers told me they earn their pay with these ads. Some put 3 minutes per 20 minutes, but they can put. Right, so Ben, if I really wanted to be an asshole, I could literally have an ad every 2 minutes. Unless I've changed it. Let me see what the current setup is. So I've got it for once an hour for the least amount of time that I can get away with to disable the pre-rolls for that hour. That's the setting I use. Because a lot of it is, I do it to get rid of what they call pre-rolls. So when you first go to a stream, if you get ads immediately, that's a pre-roll. I consider that to be horrendous user experience. So I do what I can to have that disabled. So yeah, I have 3 minutes of ads per hour. And that is the minimum that I can do. To have those pre-rolls disabled. And I know for some people they don't even get the full 3 minutes either, but we still get the bonus of the no pre-rolls. So I don't like it, but I can live with it. So, at its absolute worst, I can, so this is like the maximum it lets me to do, I can run per hour 22 minutes and 30 seconds worth of ads per hour. That's the highest. Like I said, that's effectively an ad every 2.5 minutes or something like that. So this basically, what this does is it sets it as 3 minutes, 3 minute ad break every 8 minutes. That's yeah, no. And apparently an API call just went, for fuck's sake. Okay, this I didn't they've changed the page. I didn't realise that. I am going to apologise because apparently I'm triggering another ad. I didn't realise. So it used to be I could mess around with settings. It wouldn't take until I press saved. Twitch in infinite wisdom now is automatic. It's basically updating it live as I change settings. What the actual heck? That is stupid. That is absolutely stupid. I gave up and brought the thing that disabled all the ads, which is exactly what they want us to do, but I don't mind to. The Twitch Turbo, right? That's what it's called. To be fair, Azrael, so you, even though you won't see ads, I will still get a bit of money as though you'd watched an ad. And I actually see that in my breakdown because I'm sure Gareth has got Twitch Turbo as well, one of my moderators. So in my earning breakdown, I do see earnings from Twitch Turbo. I just don't. So, Grundig, you mentioned earlier where you said about you'd think it would disable the ads automatically during high engagement moments. I actually have, well, the hype train anyway. I actually have it set to disable ads during it. It's meant to do it anyway. So why didn't it? Why did we have to manually intervene? Twitch. Honestly, I've got a huge amount of lists of monetization stuff. It's like, sorry, I want to stream. I want people to watch. I only want people to money if they happen to be in a good position in their life and they don't mind parting with some spare money that they don't have another use for. Like, it's the only money that I really want. I mean, okay, cool. If massive corporations want to give me money, depending on the terms attached to that money, which is why I don't do sponsorships. It's only one quote-unquote sponsorship I've ever done. I'm just seeing mission failures. Boo! Failed! Boo! Failed! Absolutely. This better not be 4 out of 4 failures. I am not going to be very happy. Oh my god, that's 3 failures. Are we really going to go for a 4 on 4? FYI, gambling in games is like illegal in Germany, and Egosoft is a German developer. Hey, we got one. What is this, by the way, if not gambling?
The mission was a complete success.
I've heard streamers get the same amount of money with this disabled than with subs. I don't know, how is that possible? Wait, when you say disabled, so with ads disabled, they get same. I'm not entirely following you there, Ben. Oh, is that... He's injured? Oh my god, not only he failed, he got injured as well. And that's a freaking Spy Master! What? What? Joke.
Departing to execute the mission.
Well, operative. Not quite Spy Master, but operative. Got freaking injured on a uncommon. Risk to agent is low and he still got injured. What would you do? Just trip on the cable on your way out the bloody doors, I mean. Someone not following freaking health and safety rules. That's going to be my guess. Alright, more electronics. PHQ in Orbelt. Yes, my PHQ is indeed in Orbelt. That's where I chose to start.
To execute the mission.
It's a custom game start, so basically I get to choose where it is from the very beginning.
My journey begins, and nothing shall stray me from my course.
Maybe you just want some private time for a vacation. Well, I mean, he could have asked. I'd say no, but he could have at least asked. Right. Okay, I've now docked here. Back over to the Envoy. Like I said, welcome to my very not organised stream. Completely directionless, rudderless, as you were. You mean the thing I pay for, you say you get the same... no. I don't.
Entering system.
So,
Tempting fumes.
Twitch Turbo, what I get is basically I don't lose out on the ad revenue I would have gotten if you had watched the ad. I still get that, basically. Probably not as, probably a little bit less, because Twitch will probably bankrupt themselves if it was like the exact same amount. But no, it's not the same as the sub, because the sub I get about to say that the economy's so shit. I get about £1.50 per sub. Ish. Because of the dollar being so weak at the moment.
Envoy.
Like, so I've always said, because I have had this question a lot. Oh my god, am I really still minus? What did I just throw? What did I just throw out? I just threw something out, or did I? Oh, I changed my stance. Okay. Well, what the hell did I just do? How am I still minus 30 on that station? It's been ages.
Entering system. Sanctum Verge.
Yeah, no, I've had people actually come in and go, oh, if we wanted to, like, financially support you, what's the best way? Well, it depends on what your... If it's a one-off, then it's via PayPal. If it's something recurring, then it's via Patreon for financial support. Now, if you want to help grow my community, then it's gift subs. Or your own sub. Because once upon a time, I would have actually put bits quite high up. But I don't think the value is actually really there compared to what you, the viewer, pay for the bits. It's a very simple conversion at least, because obviously it's I get 1 cent per bit. Before Twitch decides to take off their processing fee. So what, we're going to go into here. I'm going to be nosy with the scene on. Another SA factory. They keep trying to build these factories and like not really getting anywhere because they haven't got a construction vessel. If I got paid for it, I'd actually consider lending them one of my construction vessels, but it's not worth me doing.
Entering system. Frontier Edge.
Right, do I actually have a satellite here? I do. That's a bar, isn't it? Yeah, Black Marketeer. That's why I haven't actually been like keeping a track of like what random missions might be popping up. Nothing really. Promotion to... Oh, am I still friendly with the Terrans? I am, aren't I? Oh, I need to do something about that. Oh, I forgot. I haven't like made myself enemies with them yet, have I? Minus 14. Do the Terrans actually have any Manticores of their own, or is it just the Sagaris? Because thinking about it, I don't think I've seen any Terran ones. I'm just debating who do I want to go randomly blow up. I'm thinking these guys. Thing is, I'll end up getting into a fight with these Xenon, and just like I'll be friends again. Maybe this miner here.
Gas.
It seems to be kind of heading towards me. I don't understand why he's trying to go through Frontier Edge though. Surely you're not trying to go into Xenon space. That's just ridiculous. I'm saying that, you got a Xenon on your tail, buddy. Is it me, or does the AI get to do some maneuvers that the player cannot do? I swear that was a maneuver that it's physically impossible for the player.
We're taking hits.
17. You got one Marine. Oops. What weapons loadout? You got arc, so. I'm kind of debating whether to go jump on this. Filled with stuff. It is filled with stuff. The thing is, I've got to get the Hyperion past past this. Actually, it's quite clear. Oh yeah. I mean, might be able to slip past this. The last time I tried to pull the Hyperion, I ended up with a massive fleet on my ass, and yeah, that wasn't fun times. I'm thinking about it. Thing is, it's a gas miner. I don't need gas miners. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, like we're kind of keeping up with the gas at the moment. It still was struggling with silicon. Well, I'll be back to Captain of Industry at the next big update. Oh, 100%, yes. Like, have they mentioned when they're hoping for it to drop? Because if I'm honest, I don't remember seeing a date mentioned on the last blog. And I've not reached out for it, if I'm allowed to have early access. I've no doubt they'd probably go, yeah, but thing is, I don't play games unless I'm streaming. So if they're going to have limited slots for, you know, the testers, I'd rather it go to someone who's got more time to test and find bugs than what I have. No date, just that they're working on it. Okay. To be fair, I might even end up going back before the update, depending. Because I am debating whether to do a bit of Factorio or DSP or Captain of Industry. Because it's been a long time since I've done those types of games. Chat, what do we reckon? Should I see if I can get my Hyperion past all that? And try and take this Rorqual. I mean, there's a Magnetar there. That might be actually a better option to go for. Maybe even this Behemoth. Because we won't get police response. Which is like the ideal thing. And they're not hostile, they're just enemy. I still disagree with the order. perhaps there's something I'm missing. I consider enemy should be more severe than hostile. Personally, but you know, language. I mean, before I make a decision, let me just actually see if we can definitely get the Hyperion in system. We are going to need to have it armed. Of course, we've got the super mods now. Oh, it's trying to have it go all the way around. Yes. Oh, I've still got you in the Police's Fortune. Oh, okay. Then, fine. I totally forgot that it's over here with all my million satellites. This is where we were hunting for miners like a month ago. Basically, by the time I get Marines in system, yeah, okay. The answer is going to be no. The Hyperion's too far out. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do, we're going to still keep the Hyperion here. I need a station at some point. I just checked and they said they're aiming for the first half of Q1 2026, maybe February. Oh, so not that far away. Oh, that's exciting. I'm looking forward to Transport Fever. They've just said 2026. I don't think they've narrowed it down any further. Right, so what we need. So, for those that are unaware, another rule I have with this game, I cannot build a station without having a construction vessel for that station. So I have 3 construction vessels, which means I can only be, you know, modifying 3 stations at a time. If I want to have more, I need to go get another one. Trying to think, what is the close combination substrates? We need to go and steal a bunch then. Greybeard Razor. Again, substrates are a problem. Base mats. Hull parts and substrates. So, the actual quick short of it is I need more silicon. That is the absolute short. One thing I would love is if I could disable this. Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Pause. Thank you. No. No. Okay, damn it. I was hoping I could disable that and keep that one running. Because for me, I don't need silicon carbide at the moment. I need computonic substrate. I know at some point, eventually, if this ever fills up, then it will just automatically start defaulting to that. But I need this catching up. So we're going to go hit our favourite target. Assuming got one more thing to do. And then you're ready. So our favourite target is the Sagaris Pioneer Shipyard. You haven't got the destroyers around at the moment. Good. So this is our favourite target because it's always got lots and lots of goodies. So we're going to go hack it, take the goodies, and take it home. And no, my luck, I will get 0 substrate and plenty of everything else. Like the last time, we ended up with an absolute ton of energy cells, and I don't need energy cells. And this does have weapons, so I have to be quite careful with that. Right, anyway, let's go and engage these guys. Said, I'm allied. I don't want to be allied. We're not here to make friends. We're here to conquer. Surrender!
Got to be kidding me. No. Enemy spotted.
Heading off, enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you for coming in, Ren. Good to see you. I hope you have a good evening, mate. Or good morning. Or... better pilot than you. So get these shields recovered up a little bit. Go into stealth mode momentarily. So there we go. Going, where is he? I don't see him. Where is he? You're sneaky, sneaky. Like I said, this is how you know stealth mode really works. Like I've got visible eyes on them, and they can't see me. Like. That's moving away. I don't like the drop, us losing speed, mind you.
Enemy spotted.
Got you in my sight.
Katana.
Requesting immediate backup.
This isn't worth it.
Woo! We got a new ship! Hooray! Alright, very quickly, have I got any inbounds? Xenon. So, okay, it looks like we've got no retaliations coming in currently.
Envoy.
Requesting immediate backup.
Found something out here.
Oh, it's been too long. I'm trying to remember where it is. Is that it? And it is. There we go.
Envoy.
Right, so saying that you've got what's do we think we can sneak and pass? Maybe. I think it might go the wrong way around, but we'll find out. Let's give you a pilot. Right, so I'm going to give you this is an M class. God, so many parodies. Because most of my crews come up from the Alliance of the Word. Right, Katana. So, I don't like that I have less options when I'm not in a pilot seat of my own. I've worked out why it does it, and I'm not a fan of it being that way. Okay, then I need you to head over to here, upgrades. Let's see, what can we give you? Knock you up to combat 2s. Up your shields. We can give you tracking launchers. That's all I can give you, mate. Sorry. I can't give you anything else. What do you need to actually make it? I mean, what do we reckon? Just to have like a bunch of freaking missiles shooting out. The music is great. Yeah, X4 music's amazing. The entire X franchise, actually. All right, add to shopping this, and then head over. It's going to be there for a while, to be honest, because obviously no turret components. All right, we've got to head back through.
Jump gate. Tier edge.
Because hopefully, fingers crossed.
Container.
Oh, hang on. Our Heron should be near the shipyard by now. We're pretty damn close. Actually, I'm thinking that way. No, it's actually going to be faster to go through here. Actually, you haven't even left Orbelt yet. Oh my god, why are you taking so long? Alright, okay, then no, I'm not going to fly over yet. That's an Antigone Behemoth. No point going for that.
Low. Mineral.
We were hit. We cannot tolerate your actions.
Okay, do something about it. Actually, no, I don't care about home beacon. I want everyone to know.
I'm not talking to you.
So hang on. I destroyed 2 katanas. And I hadn't been stripped of it. Okay.
Container. Autonomous distress flow. Container. Moonshot.
Oh, I've just had a totally random idea. Do I have
Orbital defense station.
any bombs on me? Oh, hello. It's a sin that's hostile to me. Okay. Alright, well, my little plan ain't going to work if I have a hostile destroyer there. Interesting that they're quite close before I could see them. Boink. Be surprised what I can do, buddy.
Sir.
Envoy.
The answer is yes, I do. Awesome. Oh, it's just kicked. Oh my god, it just kicked me off because it's
Envoy.
dummy.
Saka. Unknown station.
That's so annoying. I wanted to see how much damage 6 bloody bombs would do. Probably just like scratch the paintwork, but
Sin.
I just hate that I get pulled away from things. Yeah. So frustrating.
Minotaur. Wait silicon carbide field.
That's a thought. I completely didn't see. We've got 6 minutes. How many idle agents? I've got 1 idle. Yaki. Sorry, that. So I still need to figure out what I need to do for these.
Executing the plan now.
Docking permission granted.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Envoy.
Right.
Maintenance vessel. Envoy.
So I don't think I can detonate unless I'm in my spacesuit, right?
Spacesuit bomb.
Like I said, scratch the paintwork.
Envoy.
Oh, that's hilarious. You'd think you'd have done something. Come on. Like, they didn't even notice it. Like, it didn't even send it hostile. Oh, wow. That is so anticlimactic. Like, that was 6 bombs. And it's like, yeah, whatever.
Maintenance vessel.
Oh, wow. Okay. I've got no mind, have I? No. Okay. Oh, that is so deflated here.
Jump gate. Second
Right, not
contact.
there.
Jump gate. Get
Not there.
Advanced silicon carbide. Jump gate.
That one.
Antigone Memorial.
Right, Heron's Circle of Deceit. So it's going to get there before us now. Excellent. So we've got 3 ships sitting around not being able to do anything because we don't have advanced electronics or turret components. This is currently on hold because it needs substrate. Which we will be looking at getting. I'm about to hit a rock, aren't I? Yes, I am.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
And an autosave.
Entering system. Antigone Memorial.
Hang on, have I turned myself a bit too much there? I think I might have. Yes, I have, actually.
Jump gate.
Terribly
Garrus.
too much. Right, just need to get an alignment. There we are. So 2.5 minutes until we see if we get another blueprint. Fingers crossed it's something that we can use. But I'd even take a freaking Terran M turret, like even a pulse or something, because then I can just stick them on the ships currently in the wharf and have them go and join the fleet. Ah! People need to stop putting bloody rocks in the way. So rude.
Entering system. Garrus. Jump gate. Gaian prophecy.
Stop that.
No, I'm not stopping that criminal. Saying that, this should have freaking happened now. No, 25 seconds. What do we reckon? What do we reckon? How's he gonna roll? I bet it's gonna go on cooperation just because that's what I don't want it to do. Concluded. Ah, phew. Status quo. I was quite concerned that it's rolled because we've had it roll not how we wanted for quite often actually. Had the moolah and the caviar, I would manipulate things of my own accord, make everyone enemies to everybody, because you know that would be fun. You know, explosions, and you know, keeps things scarce. Oh, unlocked. Oh.
System.
Absolutely useless. Oh, absolutely useless. I can't build an M class. That's what it got me. Useless. Ah, that's that sucks. Right, anyway. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to improve relations. Now, if you go over to Vigor, because we do need to improve them. How much money have I got? 5-7. We need more money. This is the problem, and the only way we can make money is to by selling ships off to the Yaki or the Alliance of the Words. But I need to get ships in order to sell those ships.
Entering system. Renan's Triumph. Sigara's Pioneer's Shipyard.
Alright, is my heron there? I think it is. Yes, it is. Being crewed by one person. I really need to get some living quarters so we can actually start having crews. Would be very nice.
Cover activated.
Oh fuck! Hang on. Hang on. Wrong cover.
Cover activated.
There we go. Hi, I'm a friend. Friends. I'm glad no one was looking to spot me suddenly being parodied and like enemy to them. Very lucky. Well, we've got some more electronics. Beautiful.
The mission was a complete success.
I need to make sure my turrets are off. because that will just cause me
Envoy.
absolute headaches otherwise. Engineering section. Saying that I'm down to 2. Aren't I? Yeah. Okay. Over to our Heron. See, that's a sight. I like coming up, going through, and then you just see the scale on this game. Oh, it's so beautiful. Right, let's try and get
Container.
things closer because I need to start trying to just pick up what I want. And get myself turned. Because it's actually got some defense drones out. Don't want to get in too close. I need to get the spread. I mean, it's carbide. I don't want carbide. I want.
Jump gate. Circle of deceit.
Right, hang on. Let's see. So this is the absolute closest that's coming in at the moment. Energy cells, energy cells, energy cells. No, I don't want any of this. I do not want any of those. Substrate, substrate, substrates. Right, this has got a bunch of substrates in, so I do want this bunch. Same with... that's mixed with a ton of energy cells, so I don't really want that. Alright, so it's this lot.
Container.
I want to try and position myself so that gets in before anything else. Parallel parking. That's the thing. There it is. Oh, it's a 2.9. 2.9. So it's about the same distance at the moment. 2.8. Okay, cool. .5 to right, so actually about to land all at the same time. So I'm going to have full cargo. Off we go. Coming to substrates. Fuck, I think we ended up with too many energy cells. Yeah, I didn't get as much as I wanted. 488. I mean, okay, it's not a bad amount.
Requesting permission to dock.
Is there any ships with a larger container hold? Because I'm pretty sure there isn't. What I need to do is so you just give me a builder. Can't buy ships off you. Can't really buy ships off anyone else. Okay. Yeah. Isn't there a website? Isn't that website? Have the information. Yeah, ships. Cargo. Yeah, Heron E, 62,000. So actually, the next biggest non-miner for cargo for container is actually the Elkin pirate battleship. I've never actually been able to get that before. I've never gone through with getting it. So, right, I think we're in the clear, so I can give you orders. So you're dropping everything off here. Trade with the bill storage. Nowhere near enough. I know you don't need energy cells, but fuck it. Silicon carbide, you don't need. Okay, so actually now I've dilemmaed myself. I'm actually debating whether to throw it in here, so it starts pushing closer to getting the XL fabs done, so I can modify my own capital ships. But then getting this up and running. I mean, no, because actually, what's left to be built? Wait, where are we getting? Oh, it's just made a bunch. Okay. I mean, yeah, ultimately, we're going to have to put it into there anyway. I'd only just get that started. I wouldn't even get that completed. And we've got another bridge defense platform, a disc, before we even get to this. All right, okay, let's throw it in the base materials then. Just that, and then the rest can go to it. Right, so that should be now basically emptied. Yes, excellent. We've got to jump back aboard the Envoy and pause.
Entering system. Brennan's Triumph.
So at the moment, this station does not like me.
Docking position clear.
We are gonna pop to the home systems. I should actually look in Orbelt. Are we getting much activity coming through? No, not really. I mean, that's just dropped off a bunch of energy cells here. I'm thinking just for a bit of money, should I allow myself to actually sell to the SCA? At least the energy cells anyway. It won't be a lot, but it will start. You know, there will be a little bit of a flow coming through.
Entering system. Zone.
That would be. I need to change. Abandons. So trade rules. Open trading. Right, so I've actually already got it.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Good night, Ben. Thanks for coming in, buddy. It'll be just for selling for energy cells. Like that literally will be all I sell. I don't sell anything but energy cells. And obviously I don't purchase anything because I don't want to be having money going out, only coming in. But I'm also, I don't know, see, I'm kind of thinking whether it's worth like letting these get sold as well, because it does it would benefit the SCA and the Utikva. And I'm also debating actually whether to put the Antigone on, because they're not technically a major faction, are they? Technically. Why is my ship moving? I had to put it to a full stop. No, I think Tip is too much of an empire to do that. And the only reason I'm considering it, because obviously it might give them a bit of a chance to survive the continuing onslaught against them, because they are down to what, 3 systems. So no, we haven't checked out. Wow. Actually, I have no satellites over there. Okay. Interesting. Can I sneak a satellite in without it being blowed up? We'll see. Probably get a notification about it dying at some point. Make sure it's all covered. There's a random smart chip factory out there. Saying that, I do need to do that. That's something else I need to do. Right. Basically, I need to look at getting another Heron. I can't be freaking doing this like just on one Heron, because at the moment I can't go do another raid while it's getting itself sorted out. Oh, you absolute dumbass. Totally did not realise I had done that. I forgot to remove the waypoint, so it's just gone back and flown straight to that shipyard. I just gotta hope it doesn't get in range of the shipyard's own weapons. I think that was a laser tower that was clicking it before. No, it wouldn't have been. Would probably be coming off of this particular storage. Is that actually storage? No, it isn't. It's part of the thing. Not sure where the weapon fire is coming from because that's the closest. Maybe it's simulating defense drones hitting it. It's a good job I've noticed this, because there is a good chance I might have to come in and freaking save it. I'm not sure what's. I've got a feeling it's not doing like from here to here. It's just from like here, because it being in low attention mode. Like, I know its weapons can't hit that distance. Like, I've raided this station enough now to know how close I can get without actually being in any real danger. Just need it to hit travel. So one thing that that would be really cool, if there was a way to see what its current speed was.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Though I would suspect that might have a heck of a performance impact. Right, fingers crossed that's now safe. It's a freaking dumb move. Go ahead to not to sell that, and that. For some reason I must have accidentally clicked that off and not realised I had done so. I throw that in. Right. Okay. Well, very lucky I noticed. There's overtime that would have died.
Okinawa.
So that's a no.
Frog.
You're wrecking my shields.
We cannot tolerate your actions. Stop your attacking people. You will now suffer the consequences.
This is Sector Security. Comms channel open.
Reporting a criminal offense.
Acknowledged. Criminal record has been updated.
Yeah.
Orbital legit turret.
I'm surprised that didn't go hostile to me.
Baldric.
Stop your attack immediately. Requesting immediate. Static now. I'm not talking to you.
Oh, auto save. Oh, awkward time. Again, it's been a while for an auto save, so.
Power Mark 1.
Oh, that's a lot of missiles coming in. Let me just shift out of the way here.
Gladius.
You may live to regret that. Help! Done. No more.
Ukraine.
Oh, how many do I have to kill to get them to actually hate me?
security. Comms channel open. Reporting a criminal offense. Confirmed. Criminal record has been
Ukraine.
Oh, saying that, there is something I didn't put in the list of changes on my personal mod.
That wasn't much good, was it?
So I've actually decreased how much I'm rewarded for killing enemies. I wonder if that's had an impact where the penalty I get for killing friendlies has been also inadvertently been lowered.
This is not good.
It shouldn't be, thinking about it.
You're going to get it.
Ukraine.
As far as I know, the penalties and rewards are separate.
Stop your attack immediately. You will now suffer the consequences.
This is sector security.
I'm still waiting for the consequences. Where are the consequences?
Criminal record has been updated.
I mean, I'm enjoying all the loot that you're giving me while I'm waiting for these consequences.
We're taking hits.
Danger. Turret. Shield generator.
Requesting immediate backup.
Engine. Danger. Shield generator. Incoming missile. Turret. Danger. Incoming missile. Okinawa. Defense drone. Okinawa. Shield generator. Engine. Incoming shield generator. Danger.
Something hit us.
Turret. Incoming missile.
Oh, I'm out of countermeasures.
Requesting immediate backup.
Let me just quickly swap this over to fuck's sake. Oh, this is bugging the hell out of me. Shoot missiles first.
Danger. Incoming missile.
Oh, you're not doing a good job hitting those missiles, are ya?
Incoming missile. Danger. Incoming missile.
We're taking hits.
Turret. Incoming missile.
God, so many missiles.
Requesting immediate backup.
In danger.
Right, so it's not even bothering to track them.
Danger. Turret.
So where is the police? Where's like the military? I'm doing this right next to a station, and there's like no response.
Repair drone.
Stop your attacking immediately. You will now suffer the consequences.
This is Sector Security. Comms channel open.
Reporting a criminal offense.
Affirmative. Criminal record has been updated.
Requesting immediate backup.
So my turret is set to attack all enemies, but for some reason it's not attacking this enemy. Oh! We finally have some response force coming in. Oh my god, can you actually start shooting?
Katana.
We shouldn't have done that. Fantastic.
Katana. Noah.
Still only minus 7 plus 17. Oh my god. I'm surprised by their lack of response. So disappointing.
Container. Laser tower. Mark 1.
Stop your attacking immediately. You will now suffer the consequences.
This is Sector Security. Comms channel open.
Cannot tolerate fractions.
Reporting a criminal offense.
Acknowledged. Criminal record has been updated.
Laser tower. Mark 1. Autonomous distress drone. Orbital logistics.
But
drone.
this dock is still not hostile to me. That's my big surprise.
Noah.
Right, so there's a carrier on scope now. They're sending in the big boys. Yay! They're finally sending in the big boys. Let's go and say hello.
Enemy spotted.
Gladiator. Ukraine.
This isn't good. You're really acting now.
See, that's more bloody like it.
You're dead now.
All those fighters. Wow, look at all them. All coming out now.
Gladiator.
Oh, if I only had a tactical nuke. That'd be amazing. See, now that's at a point where I can't defend against that. Enough of them get me in their sights and I'm gonna melt. So I'll be honest, it would have been really cool if I did have some like AoE missiles. Just come in, just wipe them all out. That would achieve my, you know, no longer being friendly with them, I'm sure.
Farm. Kyushu.
See, how's all that still at plus 17? That's...
Ukri.
You're finished.
You're going to regret that. Requesting immediate backup. I'm not talking to you. How much longer?
Autonomous distress laser tower Mark 1. Autonomous distress drone.
You sending any more of these fighters over? I mean, I'm in radar range. You should be able to see me.
Enemy spotted.
Have to try harder than that.
I said, there's that many there. I don't even get them all appearing on the HUD. Let's have a look. Get a better list if I do this. That's a proper fighter wing there.
You call yourself a pilot?
Engaging.
Requesting immediate backup.
Stop your attack immediately. You will now suffer the consequences.
This is Sector Security. Comms channel open.
Reporting a criminal offense.
Confirmed. Criminal record has been updated.
Hey, 16.
Have to try harder than that.
Oh, the freaking load thing. Right. Tell you what I'm gonna do.
Katana.
Saying that, that's been separated off the rest of the wing.
You're not much of a pilot. Really shouldn't have done that.
Oh,
Bailing.
damn it! I didn't want you to bail. Oh, fine. Take free ship.
Sir,
Envoy. Katana.
We found something out here.
Oh, whoops a daisy. Had the wrong thing selected in, or detach.
Envoy.
I mean, it's a katana, so I don't want to get rid of it, but then I'm also thinking I need money. Should I sell it? How much will I get? I mean, I'm debating it. Oh yeah, I can throw. I can give it missiles. Nah, sod it. I'd rather have. It can keep the things it's got on it. Don't need these. Not done fires. Heat seekers. Get some of them. Get rid of these mines. Actually, keep a couple. Pair.
Katana.
No, I'm just thinking, because it's going to avoid. No, it's going the direct route. Okay, good. Certainly might try and go deeper into soul space.
Compute Katana. Kyushu. Katana.
Right, is the heron finished actually? Yes, it has. Okay, we can make use of it for something. Oh. First of all, let me check that it's dropped its hostility against me. Before I send the heron back over. Because the last thing I want is to send it into a death trap.
Hokkaido. Gas. Okinawa. Computronic substrate fab.
No, it's empty. No, it's still hostile. Damn it.
Entering system. Renan's Triumph.
Balls. Okay.
Paris Pioneers Wharf.
I mean, I don't think that would.
Stop your attack immediately. You will now suffer the consequences.
This is Sector Security. Comms channel open.
Reporting a criminal offense.
Confirmed. Criminal record has been updated.
I think that was a bit delayed.
Gladius.
Okay, seems that it still triggered a police response in this system, though.
Zigaris Pioneers Wharf.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Okay, so we should have info now.
Zagaris Pioneers Orb.
17,000. It's gonna drop all the fucking energy cells, isn't it? I wish I could, like, abort this. That would be nice.
Short range transporter.
Okay, that's fine. Right, this is going to be for a future stream though, because it's way gone midnight, so I need to wrap up. Yeah. So thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. I will try and get a few more mods added for the next time I do X4. I'm going to try and stream tomorrow night. And actually, I'm thinking it might be a longer stream as well, depending on what time I can get on. So yeah, but anyway, thanks all, I appreciate it. Have a good time, so wherever you are, and yeah, good night.